all those beautiful copies. I'm going to buy one on my way out. Fantastic idea. I hadn't heard of this before. I've gone to St. David's. I haven't heard of any school who's had the wisdom to put together short stories and poems in one book. When you guys first heard this, I mean, I don't know whether you what your reaction was, whether you thought, okay, I'm going to be in that book, or whether it surprised you to be chosen, or...
Well, I was a bit skeptical because I wasn't sure, like, if I had anything that I would deem worthy enough to put in it, but, like...
Yeah. Everyone in third and second year put something in it, like you have to.
I think nearly everyone.
We had to pick, I think, one short story or one or two poems.
Okay. Well, it's a very artistic school, because we're just over here now. We've got all the various different sculpture and painters and artists and all that. Yeah. Obviously, they're not half as cool as the writers, because the writers are about the inner world, whereas painters are just showing off like peacocks. And they're not really that smart. So, for all three of you, I don't know whether you've always had like a love of writing, that you would sort of feel it's more than just a hobby. I don't know if any of you feel that it's something that you'd like to do long term.
I'd love to go into spoken word poetry, definitely.
Okay, that'd be great.
I've been writing for a long time, like even in primary school. I would write in my free time. So then,
would you have heroes, or would you have like sort of certain types of writers that you'd find yourself aiming towards or being inspired by particularly?
No, not in particular, I don't think.
Right.
Just generally.
Okay. So you're not like not chick lit. You're not doing ladies. You're not doing Bridget Jones or anything like that. Or Kathy Kelly. Kathy Kelly, she's a big hero, right? I don't know, for you, Rita, there's certain kind of styles or certain authors that sort of have inspired you particularly.
I definitely have books that I really like.
Right.
I like Patrick Ness. I think he's really good.
Okay. Yeah, Patrick Ness.
Yes.
It does seem, on one hand, I think it's a very healthy time that, people of your age and younger and all that, there's access to all kinds of art. Now, on the internet you can find movies and music and all that, if your brother or uncle mentions anything, you can find it. Do you worry about the future of the book, or do you feel that's just something that it'll go through different technologies, but people will always want to have a book?
I feel like it will, because you have things like Kindles now and all that. I feel like the art of storytelling will certainly remain, but it maybe in just different medias.
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere.
Right.
I think it's still nice to have like the physical book in front of you and like turning the pages rather than just pressing a button.
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
Also doesn't need batteries, which is kind of handy.
True.
So from here now, this book will go on sale. Obviously people can get it here in the school. Hopefully, I don't know whether, hopefully it might be down in we must check out the Greystones bookshop. It's only €10, which is great, and I'm sure there's some genius and some moving moments in there and all that. Would you guys go so far as to read everybody else's to sort of get a taste, or?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you got any of your besides your own work. Have you got any particular favourites in the book?
I like Rita's. Magical. Certainly we helped each other out a lot, writing each other.
Yeah, sort of like screaming at each other, being like, I don't know what to do.
What do you think of anybody else in the book, Thomas?
I haven't really got a good look at the book yet.
Right.
So.
In contemporary terms, I'm trying to think of modern writing. Are there great modern writers that inspire you? Do you tend to, I don't know whether you go deep back into the 50s and 60s and 70s and back further, or would you have a love for any recent current authors?
Just everything.
There's a few poets, Sarah Kay and Shane Koizikan. They're spoken word poets again, who I really like. Yeah, they're great.
There's a great crossover with music and poetry of late, which seems to sort of bring in a whole new. I know it's been around for ages. John Cooper Clarke and so many people have sort of worked in that area, but even things like the streets and there's a London girl, I forget her name now. Is it Temple or Katie, or I know there's a few that are actively involved. So it's great because it evolves all the time.
Yeah.
So I will say well done to the three of you. I'm going to buy the book tonight. If
Great.
It's not good, I will need a refund though. I was just going to say that I know your three names now, and between you, I will need €3.33 each if I don't enjoy the book. Is that okay?
Yeah.